Hey there, Dave Gardner here, and in this video we're going to talk about how you can actually make money and or earn commissions just by sharing MemoryPlace, or actually just having people share pictures with you, which could then turn in to them upgrading and wanting to do it for their own videos or their own events with their own videos, I should say, and pictures, so on and so forth. And so the main thing, if we just focus on, if you're going to be, looking at the business side of things, what you're looking at over here is this tab. And assuming these are not grayed out, that means that you've already upgraded. You're probably in a paying status. Maybe you've taken at least the $1 trial, and those would unlock all of these. And so that's going to show you if you did earn commissions. You can look at, what your overall commissions are, lifetime, what your current ones are, what your payout history is. If you have people that you've sponsored, you'd see a downline start to build, and then the people you've directly referred, because other people will refer people as well underneath you. And so you'll see that in the big downline. But what we really need to focus on, if you want to be able to promote, is actually having the correct link that ties you to, or ties the person to you and you to the person when you actually invite them. So over here on the left side, we have Reseller Tools. And what you're looking for, I'm going to close this one up, but what you're looking for is the promo links. And right now there are three main ones to choose from if you are English. And over time, there's going to be other ones for other languages. So right now we're actually seeing one, I believe this is Hungarian over here. And I believe we're going to be in French, we're going to be in Spanish, and Russian, I believe, very shortly. And so you may see other ones, or depending on where you are existing around the world, the system may automate and recognize where you are and only post certain ones that are based on that language. So there's a couple things to look at. And we have three major links. I'm going to eliminate and not talk about the Hungarian one, because obviously I don't speak Hungarian, nor do I know what it says on that page. So I'm going to focus on the three I'm familiar with. This one right here, obviously, if you are a reseller, your main thing is to have customers. You want to have people who are using the tools and having their own events, whether that's, a local publishing company, or maybe it's a school, or maybe it's, some photographer that wants to be able to upload other pictures from their event. Maybe it's a business that actually hosts weddings and wants people to throw things up and maybe have that as a bonus for the people who use their facilities, that they can get all the pictures loaded in one place. And so there's an endless amount of people who could be using MemoryPlace to have events be uploaded, whether it's pictures, whether it's videos. And so how we get the link, and really it's going to be the same thing for all three of these, but I just want to explain which one it is. So this one is directly for people to check out if they want to learn more about the program, and they can actually get a free trial, and they can create their own account, they can create their own event, and they can start using it and testing it out to see if they like it, and then they could follow up and then upgrade over time. So this first one is mostly for sales, and you want to have real customers. So that's what a business is that you actually have real customers and you actually have real sales. Not just that you're sponsoring other people to sponsor other people to sponsor other people, and it continues. That again sounds like some schemy scam. And so this is actually a legitimate product and software that people will be using. I'm using it as a school teacher. I collected videos, for example, even today when I did a demonstration, and then the kids actually did the video, or did the lab themselves. They were collecting and throwing stuff on my event because they were looking for some bonus points. And so, not that I'm looking to sell to my students, but the fact of the matter is it's just one little location. As a customer, I am purely using it as a customer because I want to collect those pictures, because then I can use that to create other content down the road. Now, as a lacrosse coach, I'm going to use that, and I'm going to have people send me pictures of lacrosse games and, lacrosse clips and, lacrosse footage, just lacrosse pictures in general, so that I can then use, and I have the right to, possibly use them down the road when I update my lacrosse book and do some other things in regards to lacrosse. Again, creating more content. So this first main one, again, is primarily to share with people so they can find out about the program, they can actually get a free trial, and they can actually check it out. And so if we actually just click on this link, click on the picture, what you'll do is you'll actually see, now notice it just says capture the photos and videos your guests take at your events in real time. And then it says, in small print, you can see it for free. And so all you need to do is copy this link here. And if I copy this here now, notice at the very end, this is a demo account. at the very end, you'd want to make sure that your username would actually be at the very end. And so I'm going to copy this and I'm going to open up a new window, and then we're just going to paste that in there. And as we see this open, notice it's the same thing, just blown up. So there's the small version, the person, looking wet, getting married. She's got things in her hair. So there's the same thing, just blown up. So as I was saying, create your free account today. People can come in and they can take a look, or best yet is that they go down and they scroll down. And what happens is they'll be able to see all the different components of the program, learn a little bit, about it. They can see frequently asked questions and talk about the packages, and then they can see the options for purchase. They could do a 25 gigabyte package. That's the smallest one per month. They could go 100 gigabytes, or even the best bet yet is 1,000 gigabytes, which obviously is 1 terabyte. It's also the best savings, $297 a year. If you think about that relative to some of the other things you're getting in the amounts prospectively, that's going to save a lot. So that's where you really want to send people, obviously, to learn about the whole program, to learn about the software. And again, they can get a free trial just by clicking and adding their details there. So that's the first link. But again, that is how you get your link. You're going to click that image, and then your link is going to be down here. So let's go back and we'll look at the list just to show you the different perspectives. Let's say you have someone that you are connected with in a business group. So let's say, you're business minded, you're an entrepreneur, you're going to an event, or you have another business that is interested, or you're trying to get people to do the same thing you're doing. So what you're going to click on instead is this reseller link. Okay, it says MemoryPlace reseller. It says click the image to get your affiliate link. And so what happens is same process, but they're going to see a different page to become a annual or a monthly reseller, where they can earn up to 50% commissions on the front end and then a 25% match check on the back end. So that link is a little different. So if we open up this one, I'm going to copy this. Again, we're going to go over here. I'm going to press enter, and this one's a different one. So we have a welcome from the CEO and some details about the plan, details about how you can earn commissions, where you find your tools. And then you get banners in there, you got ad copy, you got the lead capture system so you can follow up with all your leads. We have the 50% direct commissions, 25% matching down to 2 levels, or at least 50% would be on your first level, and then you earn a 25% match on anything that person sells. And so basically it's a 2-tiered affiliate program. So in this process, there are some quick start bonuses. Let's say you bring in 5 people in your first week, or in any week. You get a bonus for $100, so that's a really cool thing. If you double it, you get $200. Obviously, the math keeps going, so that's super cool. So you can find out more about that. And again, you can learn about being the annual reseller or the monthly reseller. So again, that's a cool version as well. And so if we go back to the list, so like I said, this one on the left is more strictly for customers, people that want to use it, and they don't have any care about having a business. Right, so maybe your cousin owns a florist shop and she already has her florist shop. That is her business. She doesn't need another marketing business. So she might just want to be a customer. You could send her the link that you get here. Over, if you want to have someone else, let's say, you have another friend who's looking to build a business or do some side income and build another income stream, you would send them this link. Now, don't click the bottom. Underneath, that's different. If you look down at the bottom left of my screen over here, if I am hovering over here, notice it changes when I go to the picture. So if I click this link here, it just opens up that actual page, and it's actually a different version. It's a different code, but fortunately it did go to the right coded name, and it's still coded to you. But down here again, if we click this one, what I want to point out, notice it doesn't have the affiliate ID at the end. So just be very careful. It's best to click the image. Don't click the link at the bottom, because if you were to share this with someone, it's just going to randomly give credit to someone in maybe a rotator at the main company. They might be rotating through the leaders. And so you want to make sure that you see that affiliate ID when you pass that, and it should be inside that link when you pass it to your person or to your friend. The last one is just for general traffic. So let's say you're doing an advertisement and you're running, for example, a solo ad, or you're doing paid traffic, with banner advertising, and you're posting it on biz opportunity websites or to biz opportunity seekers. And so the best thing you're going to do is you're going to click this one. And so when we click this one, we're going to get some details. This one, actually, you can scroll down and it should change. And let's see, we got to check that again. Nope. Yeah, it's down here. I'm not sure why the preview didn't show up. Let's refresh the page here. And so that preview of this image should show up, and we'll give it a second. But the whole point, whether it does or whether it doesn't, the preview is not important. What's important is the link. Okay, the link is the important thing right here. So notice this one's different, no more recruiting. So if I highlight that, or I could just click a link and copy it to the clipboard, and then we go here and we're going to paste it. When I click go, then again, here's the important thing. Test it out, open it up and test it out. Notice again, we have no more recruiting, but then again, here's the affiliate user ID that's been the same throughout this video for the demo account. Now, obviously, mine would say my name. It would say ID equals Dave Gardner. And then I would check to make sure that I send that out so that when someone joined, it would actually be linked to me. Now, another thing that you can do to look at that, let's say we go back to this first one that we looked at and we open up the page. And let's say, for example, they decide they want to pay right out of the bat and join. So they come in here and they click this. Another cool thing to look at, because on the next page, it disappears with that name. But what you can do is you can tell your client or tell your buddy, if they're going to sign up, basically to scroll down and make sure that underneath the purchase, where they finally click the purchase, make sure it says referred by, and then whoever it is you are. And so if it was from my link, it would actually say referred by Dave Gardner, because again, this is the demo account. It's the MemoryPlace development team. So this is the dev account. So make sure, again, that's another way to kind of have the checks and balances to make sure that you're going to be legitimate and get appropriate compensation for referring that person. So that is a really cool feature, and it's a really cool way. Again, like I said, there's 3 different ways that you can start to get people in, and in the long run, in the long run, all 3 ways could lead to people upgrading and becoming a paid member and earning you some commission. So the first one, again, is going to be direct to either setting up the free trial and or just purchasing and being a customer. The one over here on the right, if you want to be a business builder and earn the better commissions, and then you're just going to keep sharing this, and you want people to become resellers. Maybe you got some big people that do a lot of traffic, and some other marketers. You'd sell them this, send them this link. And then finally, if you're just doing leads and trying to generate some traffic and get some leads, that people that might be interested in an opportunity that they could work from home, easy, and very, 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 very little requirement for recruiting or sponsoring people in regards to having to go sales and sell people and talk to people, because it's super easy to just ask people to share pictures, and then on the back end the system does it for you. And if you check out the other videos, just check through my YouTube channel, you'll see all the different MemoryPlace videos I have. You'll see how you can actually have a follow-up email series that is going to then follow up after people join your list, and then they're going to be able to again, engage you, get to know you, and then you're going to start to grow from there. And so it is a great system. All you have to do is check it out. But again, lots of different options in how to make money. So you got some people that have opted in, and then over time you're going to engage with them, you're going to follow up with them, and then obviously you're going to let them know what the opportunity is, and then maybe they're going to become upgraded customers, or they might become an upgraded reseller and member of your team. So that is how you make commissions, and you can earn some nice sales with MemoryPlace.